Hi there, I'm Joey Hollywood, and this is another quick review. Now, this is a review for Beyond the Black Rainbow. Now, this is a movie I really wish I could, take more time and set up the green screen and do a lot of stuff with it. But unfortunately, I'm kind of crowded with reviews right now. I mean, I've promised this one guy that I'm going to review Blade Runner. I've been promising to do this for since Christmas, and I haven't gotten to it yet. And if you're watching, I'm sorry, man. I'm on it. I'm on it. Don't hurt me. No, it's coming. It's coming. I had to review 10 movies today, and it's just nuts. And I wanted to get to this one, but it doesn't appear that it's going to be done, at least not anytime soon. And I just wanted to get my thoughts out there and recommend it for you people. This is a movie that I think is very weird, and I think that's part of the reason why I like it. It's very surrealistic. If you've ever seen the movie 2001: Space Odyssey, which I've said before is not my favorite movie, but I respect that movie visually and with cinematography and stuff like that. I'm awestruck by that movie. But as enjoyment value, I don't really like it as enjoyment. But this movie it has that 2001: Space Odyssey feel. It has all these movies are coming out where they're trying to be like an 80s movie. And they just don't pull it off, even though they add the film grain and they just make it cheesy. It doesn't feel like an 80s movie. This one feels like it's 80s, maybe mid 70s. And if I didn't know that it was made in 2000 and whatever, I would have honestly thought it was a 70s film that took place in the 80s because the 80s was supposed to be in the future. And I really do like this movie. You'll get lost in this movie. You'll just be sucked into it. It's very, very slow, which is the reason why it has a low rating on some websites. It's almost painfully slow at times. But that comes with the territory of it making you feel like it is an older film, because they're much slower back then. And I think these new movies coming out where they just set up the characters in 10 minutes and the movie's off. I like that sometimes, but I really miss the development of characters and stuff. In this movie, there's hardly any dialogue, which I like. I like movies with very little dialogue. There's an episode of Nightmares and Dreamscapes where there was no dialogue in the movie whatsoever. There was just screaming and laughing, and it's called Battleground. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If you've never seen that, check it out. It's great. I don't know why I brought that up, but anyways. Yeah, I just like movies with little to no dialogue, and this movie fits the bill right there. It's very artistic. Artistic. I hate that guy. He's gonna be driving around town going beep beep because he can't afford a jingle for his ice cream truck. So just ignore him. But this is truly an artistic movie, and if you like those Cyrillic movies like Eraserhead or 2001: Space Odyssey, or just the list goes on. Actually, I just forgot the name. I just forgot some, so that's why I'm just saying the list goes on. I really can't think of any right now because I'm tired. I just filmed a ton of reviews. But yeah, this one, it's the effects in it. I don't think there is any CGI in it, and if there is, I can't tell, which is a good thing, because the last thing you want in movies oh, that's CGI. The effects are all practical. The cinematography is just, it's beautiful. Movies like this, as you know, I want to be a filmmaker, and I want to direct a lot of B movies. That's just where my heart lies. I want to direct B movies. I would like to at least direct one movie that's kind of like this. Maybe not this, but something similar in style and in tone. It feels like this is a movie that went to theaters, and it has this Stanley Kubrick feel to it that I like. And I would highly recommend this movie to a lot of people. It's really, really good. Just great mood to it. My one complaint is towards the end when the chick, it's about a chick with telekinesis, and they're trapping her in this building. When she finally gets out of the building and you see the real world, and it's the 80s, and they kind of just overextend that, oh, this is the 80s kind of thing. So if this was in the 80s, it wouldn't have called attention to it that much. But still, it's just a couple scenes of that, and I think it's great. And there's a lot of questions that aren't answered. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense, and it adds to it. It doesn't take away. It adds to it. It makes like this is a Cyrillic 80s film. And if you did not know that this came from the 2000s, you would honestly think it's from like, you know, the mid 70s, early 80s kind of area. And I really enjoy that. There's not a whole lot of movies that pull that off. There's a lot of movies that try, but very few that pull it off. And this one really pulls it off. There's a grainy look to the film. It doesn't look like they've added stuff onto it. It just looks like it's an older film that they remastered. And I like it. I like it a lot. And I wish I could spend more time talking about it, like do a full like setup, maybe like a 20-minute review. But I just frankly don't have the time. And I just want to throw my opinion out there that this is a really good movie. And if you like surrealistic movies, if you like movies that homage to other things, if you like Stanley Kubrick, I definitely recommend checking this out. It's called Beyond the Black Rainbow. It's from Magnet Releasing. It's really, really good. I entered in a contest to get a free poster and a VHS copy of it, just to add to the whole 80s thing to it. And I didn't win, but I really wanted to. It's a good movie. I recommend it, especially if you like cinema. There's a very, very cinematic quality to it. Some people said that when they left the complex that it looked more like a student film. I would tend to disagree. I feel that it just looked, I feel like it was meant to look like that. It didn't feel like a student film at all. It just felt like this was a completely different world. It was shot differently. Everything was like in oneers. And I really do like it. I'm talking too long. I'm sorry. I'm shy. I like this movie, and I wish I could spend more time on it, and like organize my thoughts until like take notes to organize my thoughts, and then talk to you guys. But I don't have the time, and I'm spending too much time. I've already spent like 7 minutes on it already. So just check it out if you're into Beyond the Black Rainbow. If you have any questions about this movie, comment below, and I'll try to answer them as best I can. You can get it at Amazon for like $10. Really good movie. Really good performances from. There's only like 3 characters in the movie, and the main character, she has like doe eyes, and she doesn't really talk a whole lot, and she pulls that off well. I mean, I feel for her character, especially because she just has these eyes. She's a beautiful girl too. I'd like this. I don't know what she's from. The main like villain. Some people claim that he really overacted, and I agree he did, but it felt right. Kind of like people say that Jack Nicholson overacted in The Shining. Well, yeah, he's going crazy. It fit that movie. And I would go as far to argue that his overacting in Beyond the Black Rainbow, I forget the guy's name, it fit the movie. And it didn't pull me out, it didn't distract me. I liked his overacting. It fit the movie. The other character dies, so there's no point in talking about her acting, and she's not in it that long. Yeah, really good movie. I like it. Almost everything about it is great. Love the visuals. This movie is very visual based. So I hope you check it out. I hope I didn't like deter you in any way, because I know I do that sometimes. I really like a movie, but then I talk about like some bad stuff, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to watch it. But it's a really good movie. I suggest you check it out. I think it's on Netflix right now. Personally, I like to own my movies. I don't like to wait for them to be available on a website. I like to own them and be like, I feel like watching Beyond the Black Rainbow right now. Oh, it's not on Netflix. No, it's right there in my hand. I can watch it whenever I want. So that's another reason why I like Blockbuster. I like to go into Blockbuster and be like, what do I want to rent today? I think I'll just like look through movies. Yeah, no. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I just think I'm just tired and sleepy. So sorry for wasting your time. A really good movie. I suggest you check it out. Check out my channel. I got lots of reviews on my channel. Not all my reviews are done like this. I do green screen, and I go in depth and things like that. So check out my other reviews. Check out my channel. I think you would enjoy it. Like my FacialBook page. Stalk me on Twitter. Check out my other channels. I do walkthroughs on the Sexy Nerd 101. On my main channel, I have the Joey Hollywood Show, and I also do a little bit of short films. This channel, I do movie reviews. And then I have another channel where I vlog, and those are all like, you can just go to my channel, go to this channel, and you'll see other channels, and that's all my other channels. You can check that out. So that's the end of the review and me talking pointlessly. So hope you enjoyed that. These quick reviews I'm going to edit a little better in the future. So bye. I love you guys. You're beautiful. Here are some links to some other reviews.